Hi everyone. It's been a while. I started a new job, so I've been pretty lazy with not doing uploads. But now that I've kind of gotten into the rhythm of things, I thought it'd be good to start doing videos again. So I have a little special double upload. So I'll be uploading this video and the next and the following video like right after each other. And I'm hoping I can get back into my 2 month schedule. Not 2 month. I was yeah, 2 week schedule. But yeah, so I was going to go through my January setup because we're in March now, like when I'm recording, as of recording. We're a bit ways into March. So yeah, I wanted to do, for this video, I wanted to kind of go through my January in my traveler's notebook, and then in the next video is my February. Oh man, sorry if you can hear the people outside. But yeah, so it's low-key March, but I've really been enjoying writing and getting into my traveler's notebook. You'll see the first few weeks are a bit icky. I was experimenting, but I think I've really found my home in my TN and in the layouts that I have been doing. But we'll start with January. So yeah. Oops, sorry. Okay, one thing just to point out straight away, I really don't like that I miscalculated when I was drawing this. You are not immune to propaganda thing. I wish it was in the middle. So stylistically, it does not look great. But I know I've said in previous videos that I've really not liked trackers, but somehow for the past 2.5 months, I've been able to keep up with this tracker. So it's not really a spoiler, but yeah, I've really been into this layout. Like this is the last week of December. But I really like having my rolling to-dos back because that was something that I missed from the Hobonichi Techo that I used last year, being able to have a bunch of tasks that, I might or might not do during the week, and that it doesn't disappear. Because in the Techo, at least the daily one, it disappears from each day, right? So it's nice to see it in the week. But yeah, I really liked putting illustrations as well. I watch a lot of YouTube videos, Japanese stationery videos, and a lot of the channels like to do mini illustrations, and they also do like tutorials on how to do them. So it's really cute. I got a Smisky for Christmas for my partner. It's not this one. It's a different one that's in the bathroom. But yeah, so I just wanted to put this here. It's very cute. Yeah. I've also wanted to try using the stickers that you get with the TN much more often because I really don't use them. So that's also something that I've been trying to do, though I think I fail. I think this might be the only time I've used it so far. But yeah, going into next week, I do the little illustrations again, and then I swap into a 2-column format as opposed to the singular one that I had on the previous week for the first week of January. It's very busy and I really like it. So the idea is that on the left side, these are all my planned scheduled items. So 2 p.m. lunch, that one was scheduled with a friend. Okay, this is a really bad example since I did not have anything on this week at all. But on the right column is just to-dos, like specifically for the day, if there are things I want to do for the day, but also just things I need to pay for, and just random notes. I'm very liberal with this layout. I'm very flexible with it. So you'll see in the following weeks, I put some things that are, freestyle on the scheduled on the left side. and you know, vice versa. So while it's something that I've designated, it's not strict. So yeah. Running to-dos, I've kept up with the tracker so far. We'll see as we keep going. It becomes less complex, but I do keep the tracker there. Yeah, and it's been nice just having extra space to write comments. I definitely know now that I don't have enough things on my plate to kind of fill up these pages, which is totally fine. But I like that affordance, like just this space given to me. Yeah. Okay. I also made another mistake with the color choice when I was writing this Yippee. So I don't know if anyone here follows Pokimane, but it's one of her catchphrases. She goes like, Yippee! And I wanted to remember that by writing it here. I also don't remember which YouTube channel it was from. It was one of the stationary YouTubers. It might have been Lindsay Scribbles or someone else, but they wrote practice makes progress, and I really liked that saying because I think a lot of the time we get caught up in, you know, practice makes perfect, and you know, that's really not the case. I think practice makes the more times you do something and the more you practice something, you just get better each time, and I really prefer that way of thinking, the very like small steps to improvement, as opposed to, you know, practice and you'll eventually be perfect, because also nothing is perfect. Oh, this was also the week I reached plat in TFT, which was on my bingo list for 2025. So congrats to me. Yeah, I got the job. Yeah, okay, I got the job. I might X this out, like I might blur it out though, because I don't want to show my workplace, like where I work, or just that I do have a job now, which is great. Yeah, tracker's still the same. Yeah, so there wasn't much to write in this week, but I think it looks good. Like I really like the layout. Yeah. Yeah, so quite a few things. So I've always been, okay, you'll see in late, actually, I don't know if I do it in January. Oh, I kind of do it in January. You'll see it in a bit. But I wanted to put meal planning, so I, in the next, you'll see it, but I really wanted a way to see what meals I ate, which was something that I did in my Jibun Techo, maybe, was that 2022, 2023, 2 years ago. And I really liked that. Yeah, so I was kind of keeping the same scheduled stuff here. Yeah, I was really craving Filipino food. It's really hard getting Filipino food in the Netherlands because there's not many restaurants for it. So I've had to learn how to make my favorite foods, which is fine, but sometimes I just don't want to go through the effort of making the food and I just want to eat the food, right? But yeah, rolling to-do list, also good. The tracker going well. I don't know if it's from the next week. Yeah, okay. You can see here my tracker has kind of devolved into just dots, because this pen highlighting thing was just too much effort for me and I just forget to do it. So yeah, I also wanted to use more stickers, but I think what's difficult is I want to use stickers, but I don't want it to overwhelm the page as well, because I don't want it to become the main focus when I'm planning, because I mean, I'm using this for planning, but I like the small additional cute things. So still trying to find the balance. I'm also using, I know I said I wanted to use more of the TN stickers, like this one, but I've also been using a lot of my scheduler stickers. You can see here the little Snoopy that says odekake, which is like to go going out. and I went to Cafe du Docteur on this day. Yeah. So I thought it'd be just like really nice touches. So nothing that's overwhelming the page. This is an exception because my friend back in Sydney, one of my closest friends, she sent me a package, and this is like her hometown, and these are the mascots from her hometown. So I wanted to put that in here. It's so cute. And I think the next one is, yeah, so it's last week of February and the last week of January and first week of February. I haven't made a video in a while, so I feel a bit nervous about with talking. Yeah. Yeah, so you can see that I incorporated a new column, which is for meal tracking. I say meal tracking, but I really just, I'm not using it to meal plan or anything. I'm just writing down what I'm eating, and also the snacks. Mostly because I just want to see, if I don't know what to cook, I'll just look back and be like, oh yeah, I've got the ingredients for that. Like it makes for a nice repository of recipes to always think back on. So you really don't have to think. You just have to look through the list and be like, oh yeah, like I can make that because I've got these ingredients, etc. Yes, and the tracker is also devolved. I think we don't even do this a few weeks from now, so that is something. I also watched Nosferatu. It was a really good movie. I was really scared in the beginning because there's one or two jump scares in the beginning, but I was genuinely surprised at the cinematography and the direction that it took as a movie. I always get really afraid of the quality of a film when it's got like a really good cast, because sometimes it's all what is it, like ensemble cast but not as much flavor. But it did really well, so I was really happy. I mean, is Nosferatu a movie to be happy about? Good movie nonetheless. Yeah, as you can see, a few weeks back it said that I got a job, but I didn't start until this March, so this left column is pretty dead actually. Yeah, so I think that's it for January, and I wanted to show my language planner as well, but I've already done January in my planner. So in my next video I will go through both February in my language planner and my weekly member, my TN weeks. Yeah, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you in a bit. Thank you, bye.